Hey everybody, welcome back to Tim Travels. It's Terry, your host. Today, Beatrice. Where are we, Beatrice? We're in, really? Me. I think I always say this wrong. I'm at a Love's in Mebane or Mebane, North Carolina. And so kind of had a little weird change of plans. So I dropped my load yesterday, or got unloaded yesterday at Harris Teeter in Greensboro. I think that store has high prices, and I think I know why. Because they're perishable DC. The entrance to it looked like the entrance to a Disney park. It was all like landscaped and curvy and yeah, it was like really nice. You couldn't and like you couldn't even see the building where you were going because there was like a hill. So pretty interesting. So I got unloaded there, and then I just because I didn't have a load because I was almost out of hours, so I PC'd to a truck stop and did my 10 hours, and then I got a pre or a load, and that load was picking up actually at a place I picked up once before when I was with Knight, but it was basically a dry load going out to Oklahoma. And then I got to the pickup, got to the O1, and they're like, oh, that load left yesterday at 17:05. So I reached out to Night Dispatch and, did some investigation, and yeah, they got nothing. So I was like, all right, well, now it's like almost 11 p.m., 2300. Probably not going to have much luck at a truck stop finding a spot, so I'll just go to a rest area. So I went to this rest area on 40 and 85, I-48, I-85. So then I just PC'd up to the truck stop here because I still don't have a load, but I wanted to get something to eat, and I need to get Beatrice some water. So now you're up to date on what we're up to today. And like I said, we're in North Carolina. Got to give some props to North Carolina. It's the Tar Heel state. Capital is Raleigh. I think the biggest city is Charlotte, the Queen City. But the reason you got to give props to North Carolina is North Carolina is like the basketball state. They just got every college team, every college here has won at least one national championship in basketball. I'm talking about Wake Forest, Duke. Duke's won like 18 or 20 of them. UNC has won at least like 23 of them. And then you got Wake Forest has won, North Carolina State, Elon, NC A&T over there in Greensboro, UNC Greensboro, a couple of championships, UNC Charlotte, same thing, UNC Asheville, winners, just everywhere you go. Davidson College, all of them have won national championships in men's and women's basketball. So I know Indiana likes to think it's like, with the Hoosier story and everything, and but no, it's North Carolina. It's the basketball. Well, I guess it's basketball is a big thing, and it shows in the results. So anyway, so that's that on North Carolina, the Tar Heel state. I actually like North Carolina. We used to come down to Bald Head Island, which is down near Southport, down by Wilmington. We used to come down and on Easter breaks and with the family and some other families that we were friends with, and so it's good memories. So real quick, the subject for today is how slow is too slow. And one of the things that I picked up from some of these, some of the owner operators and stuff at Prime was, managing your speed to manage your fuel costs. So I'm still, well above 9 miles to the gallon, like 9.7, 9.8. I did pull a couple heavy loads over the mountains, so that kind of dented it a little bit. But, I'll do, unless there's heavy traffic where I'm impeding a bunch of people, I'll do, like 55 miles an hour. Now, that, or let me say it this way, I will do the posted speed limit or 55, whichever is less. If it's a tight road and the speed limit's high, I might still do 55, but on like out here on 85 and 40, there's 4 lanes, 5 lanes. I'm not bothering anybody, going slow, and it's just money in the truck's pocket. A lot of Prime drivers here today. Anyway, so I'd just be curious what people think. I know I've heard Lyle from No Hippie Trucking and Transportation say he'll go slow as long as it's not pissing anybody off. But here's my view on that. When I worked at GP Transco and I could go 67 on cruise, and then I could also use PassSmart and go 70 for 15-minute blocks, people would still get pissed. Like I was going like 67, 68 in Illinois, and I pulled out to pass a guy that was going significantly slower. But this auto hauler who was empty was going like frickin' 80, and so he flies up on me, and then, and he's pissed because, I pulled out when he was a quarter mile back. So I go past the truck I'm passing and pull over, into the right lane. And this auto carrier guy gets in front of me, like cuts right in front of me, and then brake checks me. Like, then he slows down to like 60, and then he accelerates away. And I'm like, my view on speed is that, because I've always said this, I don't care how fast somebody is going. Somebody else is going faster. It's almost like if somebody's going 90 in a 55, somebody would be like, I gotta pass that guy. And it's especially true with trucks. Like, you could be going 70 and cars will be like, I gotta get in front of that guy because he's a truck and he's obviously moving slowly. Even if you're in a 60 and you're doing 70, a car will be like, oh, I gotta get by him. So I feel like going slow or slower than the speed limit is not really limiting how much you get past, because you were going to get past a lot anyway. It's just cutting down on me having to pull out and pass anybody. It's actually way less stressful. And it turns out, like they've said, the same people that passed you like an hour ago will be pulling into the truck stop at the same time as you are. And it's true. It's true. I had a guy pass me. I was doing 60 in a 60 on US 30 in Indiana, and this guy with a tanker goes by me, and it was a pretty unique tanker. It was like a small company. And he goes by me like near Plymouth, Indiana, if you know where that is. And then so I get down by Valparaiso and I take the cut across to get up to, you can get up to 90, or you can go a little bit farther and get up to 94. And I just was going up to 94 and then heading west. I get up to the inner, so I turn down, I think that's Indiana 49. I turn north on that, and I get up to the traffic lights at the Indiana toll road, and guess who's in the left turn lane? That guy that passed me like 40 minutes earlier. Now, I don't know if he stopped. But it wouldn't surprise me that he caught a bunch of lights, because there are a bunch of lights. But if you're going the speed limit, you can kind of stay on the greens. So I'm going to keep doing what I do, staying out of people's way and just trying to save fuel. And also, the other thing I'm doing more conscientiously is checking tire pressures, making sure that all my tires are inflated at or above 100 psi. I think I want my steers to be at least 105 to 110 cold. Same with my drives. That just those adjustments help save fuel too. So anyway, I'm kind of into this fuel saving thing now. We'll see. We'll kind of track the results and see what it looks like in our numbers. Anyway, stay tuned, because maybe today, depending on my schedule, or tomorrow, I'm going to talk about how all of the entities that my wife and I have, how they're set up, and how I'm getting paid, how she's getting paid from our truck, and some of the ideas that we've had and in consultation with our accountants and stuff. So anyway, stay safe, and we'll be back with you soon. Bye.